to bring you a video that I've been wanting to make for quite a few days. I was hoping to get it made in December, but that didn't happen. But anyway, today's video is my December book haul. I know I already did a book haul of the book stuff I got for Christmas, but this is like, you know, the stuff I bought outside of Christmas, and I only got 10 books, so I think that's a lot better than 30 or 20 as in how I went in the last book hauls. But I'm excited to show you these books, and I'm really excited. The reason that it took so long for this to be made is because one of the books I ordered like halfway through December, and then it didn't turn up until today, and now it is the 7th and it had just turned up. So I'm a bit, you know, disappointed with that, because one of the things in this package that I got of 2 books was for my mum for Christmas, and that didn't turn up for Christmas, so that was a bit annoying. But anyway, let's get started. The first 3 books I've pretty much read. Like the third one out of this 3, I'm like 80 pages left to go, but I'm going to show you them anyway. The first book was A Flash of Blue by Maria Farah, and this was a book that I bought on a whim, and it was a good read. Not the best thing I've ever read, but it was just so intense, and I was just like, oh my god. But yes, I definitely recommend it, and it's a book that I haven't seen on BookTube at all, so more people need to read it. The second book I got is Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. I got this because it was on a cheap discount on Book Depository, and I was thinking, oh, this sounds good. And this is one of my favourite books of the year. It was so good. I thoroughly enjoyed reading this. I had so much fun with it. And the third book that I have here is Ink and Bone by Rachel Kane. And see, as I am a little way through, this is the 4th day of the TBI Takedown Readathon, and I've only read that much of my book, just because I've been working so much. But I'm hoping, because I have the next 3 days off, I will read a lot more. But I'm nearly done this. I'm definitely going to finish this today. So, yes. The 4th book I have is Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. And this, again, I got it on a really cheap Book Depository thing, because they have a lot of discounts, like Black Friday discounts and just around Christmas discounts. And I'm very excited to read this. I hope I get to this on this readathon, because I do only have 3.5 days left to go, so I'm hoping that I'll get to this. But anyway, I will read this eventually, but I'm very excited about it. The next book I have is Happily Ever After by Kira Cass, and this is the bind-up of all the novellas and short stories from the selection. I've already read 2 of them, but I'm going to try and read The Queen today after I finish Ink and Bone, so hopefully I'll get to this. But I'm very excited to have this. When I saw it online, I was just like, oh my god, I need it, and I bought it, and I'm happy it's here and I get to read it. The next book is the one that took so long to get here, and that is Delirium by, I cannot say your name, I'm sorry, Lauren Oliver, I think that's right. And I really like this cover, because the other cover's alright, but I don't like it as much as this, and it matches with the trilogy, so I'm very excited. This was a secondhand book that I got online, and I was very excited for it to finally turn up. It's a bit rough around the edges, but I'm really excited to have this book, so I will read it soon. The next book I have is Save Me by Jenny Elliott, and I know that this was in my Christmas haul, but this is the new copy that Book Depository sent me, because my old one was a bit damaged. And when I got this one sent to me, I gave my old copy to a friend who's starting to get into reading a lot more, and I was like, you want my copy, you can read it and like the story, and we can both read it. So I'm very excited though. Mine doesn't have a big crease in it, the pages aren't all broken, and it's just, I'm excited to have the new copy, and I got it for free, so that's really nice. Thank you, Book Depository. Next book I have is Sheltering Rain by Jojo Moyes, and I got this because I've got Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, and I feel like I want to read a few more of her books, and when I saw this was by her, and it's her first book as well, I was very excited. It's got an interesting story that spans over generations, and it just sounds really good. And again, my copy's a bit damaged, but you know, it used to belong to someone else and now it's mine, so that's alright. And it's really big too, so this will be a good read. The next book I have is Ink Exchange by Melissa Mayer, and the reason I have this book, because I'm pretty sure it's a sequel, is my parents brought it home from work with them. They found it, there's a lost and found box at work, and every year they get to just look through it and take what they want, so they grabbed this book for me, and I was like, oh, this sounds good, and I have wanted to read the first book of this. It's just I have to buy the first book, but I'll get there. But I'm really excited to have another free book to read. The last book that I got is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson Brandon Sanderson. I'm very excited for this book. It is everywhere on BookTube and I've seen so many people rave about it and the cover is just beautiful. So I'm so happy that I have the first book in the Mistborn trilogy and this book is massive. Like I'm a bit scared to actually start reading this. I mean it's huge. I think it has like, yeah, 600 pages, but I'm very excited to read this. So these are all of the books that I got in the month of December. I'm very excited. I didn't buy as many as I thought I would and I've read like a third of them, so I'm happy about that. But anyway guys, thanks for watching my video and I'll see you later.